Capricorn, what's up? So, I'm seeing something here. I did pre-shuffle here on your energy. Okay. What you can expect for the week, what you don't see coming, spirits, advice, and or opinion on that matter. Capricorn. I'm seeing you come out right off the gate. Queen of Pentacles. So... Capricorn, I'm not seeing nothing crazy for real, not like your pre-shuffle until we get into it a little further here. Alright, but for this week, nothing crazy. I'm seeing the same old for you. You know what I'm saying? We go to work, we come home, we deal with life on life's terms. Something about these kids doing the most, you seeing right through that shit. You've told these children before, like, I've been there, I've done that. You know, come on. You see right through the kids, for one. Somebody definitely got a mother here with kids, father here with kids. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, different day. So I was inclined to have this little conversation with you because I feel like I'm dealing with my own bloodline, my own tribe. You know, about the day in, the day out stuff. And I feel like what we're doing here is feeding a bunch of kids, yeah. So it's hard to be of this bloodline, of this tribe. You are going to be different than those around you. You are most likely going to feed children that don't belong to you, or you are feeding kids that are not in your household. You know what I'm saying? But you frequently give to these kids. The kids are excited to see you. They are. You attract these kids like a moth to a flame. And I do mean younger kids. If you're a female, you don't have to be, but it's just a very motherly energy. You come across as a mother and a business person. You show a lot of love. You spread your love freely. You leave the house. You're setting an example. You know what I'm saying? You're setting an example. You are somebody who's with the shits. When things pop off, you will run right into fire for some kids. Some of them ain't even yours. They're telling me 4 wands in reverse. They're not even in your household. You know what I'm saying? But you are definitely providing for people outside of the home. You know what I'm saying? When things heat up, when things heat up outside the home, these children, pages or kids, they can trust you. They go to you for advice when things heat up, you know. When there's good news, when there's bad news, these kids come to you because they trust you. Queen of Swords, they trust your judgment. The issue is it's very difficult for people like you because, you know, you're mothering and you're fathering many, you know. Not a lot of people would do what you're doing. They wouldn't. No. No. It's hard. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders. Financial responsibility. This is somebody that puts others before themselves. You will make sure others eat before you eat. This is just what you do day in and day out. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Nothing really new this week. You just going to work, coming home, dealing with life on life's terms. I got some kids here trying to sell you some mumbo jumbo. I see kids asking you for advice on, like, how kids will get real excited about something. And you just see right through that too, It's like, child, you know how old I am. You do offer, you do spread your love freely. You spread your pocketbook freely, yeah, with the gifts. Yeah, you give gifts. People look at you as extremely gifted as well. They rely on you. You've got you've got other people around you. These would be your neighbors and such that are very jealous of you and very insecure. And that is hard. Like if you playing mother or father to somebody else's kids, yeah, it's going to be hard for, it's going to be hard for somebody else to deal with you, them calling you mom or them calling you dad. Like you ain't their birth mama. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because of who you are with extremely gifted. When shit pops off and the big trouble happens, they run to you. And it's outsiders of the home. You are a gift and you make other families, neighbors, these are neighbors, jealous. You could be a blonde or you have a blonde around you that's very insecure. Or they're just jealous of a blonde. Because I got a blonde and a brunette here. You know what I'm saying? Fire Marshal Bill with the tower. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Something here, things heat up. You just gonna look at this kid like, okay. And also, I know for a fact that when big trouble pops off, you are who they run to. They run to you. You do have other parents, neighbors and such, jealous, very insecure about you. Okay? They want to know what you feeding their kids. Yes. They want to know why all the excitement surrounds you. You don't really offer nothing but the truth, Queen of Swords. You just keep it a buck with these kids. Yeah. But the kids talk to you. They talk to you. You're giving them advice. Also, when shit pops off and things heat up and things get, this is when kids are excited. Fire Marshal Bill with the tower. You are the one they run to because they know that you bring the heat. Ace of Wands. You bring the big stick. You come out with the fly swatter. You're going to come out swinging. And they know better than to mess with you. But at the same time, it creates jealousy. I do see trouble coming in this week. It is sponsored by jealousy. It is. Fire Marshal Bill with the tower, yeah. They want to talk to you, boss. Something is warming up this week. You see right through this shit. You already know what time these people are on. You do. I mean, it's something here with the kids, honey. And it's a shame because I just see that you spread love and you spread your pocketbook. You give to everybody. You leave, you come home. This is business as usual. But people are very jealous of you. They jealous of your involvement with their family. Okay, you could have blonde hair, or these are other whoever they want to talk about the blonde and the brunette up in here, and I don't know why that's important, but you're pulling blonde and brunette. These people could also be saying that you really a brunette, but you dye your hair blonde. Who gives a fuck? Who doesn't? Everybody does. I'm saying that you definitely could have highlights in your hair because I see it with the blonde and the brunette. You see it there? You are attractive and you smart. Yeah, they told me that before I started. I got a PhD. Yeah. Yeah. You definitely could be a single parent for real. Definitely could be a single parent. I may be just reading for a female because I got Queen of Pentacles and I got Queen of Swords. You do got money and you smart. I got a PhD. You also hell of attractive, and the kids look up to you. They do. They look up to you for advice. You've been around the block a couple times, Fire Marshal Bill with the tower. Here's what's not gonna happen, yeah, because tower in reverse, yeah, you're just not gonna let shit pop off for these kids. You're not. You got too many kids in your reading. You got Ace of Cups with the Page of Cups. These are babies, and some of them Four of Wands. You got Eight of Cups. These people are outsiders, but they're close to you. So these are the neighborhood kids. You got some people real jealous of you because you fucking with their family, and they want to know what you're giving to their kids. Why are the kids so excited to see you? They want straight answers too. Tell me why. Fire Marshal Bill, the tower is here in reverse. I hate to break it to you and all, but they got a lot to say about you, especially this brunette. Listen, they just insecure. If they would treat their kids the way you treat kids, it's a lot of responsibility, and it's a lot of responsibility to be you, period. All right. Yeah, they accusing you of some shit. What you don't see coming is you're being accused of something. Knight of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. You're being accused of something. Yeah. They're also very focused on how much money is being brought into your home. Yeah, they study the fuck out of you. Why? What you don't see coming this week is there's some strong accusations, and people want to know more about you. Yeah, because what they don't know, they're scared of. Yeah, Page of Swords, Two of Swords. They're looking into something because they don't know you very well. You get what I'm saying? So they have a lot of doubt because people are afraid of what they don't know. All they see is that the sun rises and sets on your ass. Ten of Pentacles is here. You got a nice house. You have nice shit. And things look happy over there. And the kids are talking. Yeah, okay, I got two kids here. All right. Something pops off. This is the big trouble. Knight of Swords in a challenge position. This is someone where shit heats up and it pops off. And then the kids are talking about what they saw, and they're talking about what happened. You get what I'm saying? Well, what happened was, yeah, the kids are talking so fast they don't even make sense. You get what I'm saying? This is when shit pops off. It doesn't even make sense. This is the kids. You got a bunch of kids around you. A bunch of pages. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Yes. Yeah. And then what happened? I don't know, but it's kids who give testimony, but you know how kids are, so yeah. They're trying to gather little bits of information based on what they see, based on what the kids, they're trying to gather information based on what the kids are saying, based on what they see, based on what they see out of the behavior of the children, okay? Yeah. They're talking about what they do at your house, and it's causing stress. I think it's coming to light. Like, there's a lot of work. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. I think all these, for whatever reason with the kids, they're talking about the amount of work that goes into keeping this type of home going. I think you got family real jealous and insecure because these is kids that come over to your house and they behave. Not only that, these is kids that's coming over to your house. They doing chores at your house. They're helping out at your house. Let me find out. You go over to somebody else's house and you cooking and cleaning, you sweeping a floor. This is somebody that's getting respect. There's respect at your house. You got people mad at you when they learn this. Why are the kids respecting you? Why You know, what is it about you? They mad, they jealous. They're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but all they want to do is gossip about you because they don't know you very well. All right, somebody here is working on some type of sneaky little fucking plan to get the upper hand on you with these kids. It's apparent. They want to win with you. So it's a Five of Swords. This person's lying. They're trying to manipulate kids here, and they're telling the kid, you see right through this. You see right through this shit. This is your energy. You see it ain't your energy, but I had it earlier. Somebody wants to see something. Pathological liar. Somebody who says and does anything. The moon is here. Somebody's trying to paint you with a poor light. That's all I can say. And they got a sneaky plan on how to do that shit. Yeah. It's giving me Michael Jackson vibes. Like, this is Neverland. And they mad at you. They mad because why you got all these kids around? You got Paige. You got a lot of kids around you, baby. What you don't see coming. There's an accusation here. Somebody looks into something and they see a conversation about where somebody was going. And somebody here is this is kids that are clamming up, and the kids are saying, I don't fucking know. And it's like, what do you mean you don't know? Where did you go? What did you do? I was over so-and-so house. Okay. Hard worker, addictions. Yeah. This person is accusing you. They see some type of conversation. Red flag. Something's going on with these kids. I don't know what the fuck they're hiding, but they're hiding something. And there's a red flag about somebody's behavior. Controller, codependent. They want to know HBIC, HNIC. They want to know how you have control over these kids. They are jumping to conclusions about porn problem, addiction, hard worker in reverse, because these kids don't do shit for them. Nothing. There's red flags in these kids' behaviors, and they feel like you have control over their children, and that the kids are getting more disrespectful at their house. The kids are talking about HBIC, HNIC, that you that person, that you seem to have new job, new house. These kids respect you. These kids are willing to work for you. I see why the jealousy is being created. Do you understand? These parents are thinking the worst. Well, I can't get my kid to do shit at my house. These could be troubled kids. Maybe not troubled kids, but just regular ass kids. It's creating, because they don't know what's happening, they are picking up red flags that, how do you have such control over these children? It's like you're manipulating kids or some shit. No respect, disrespected. These kids don't behave this way for the other parents. They don't. Nope. They don't respect them. They don't respect them at all. And they giving one of you, it's just like it's paradise at your house. And these kids work. They talking about what they do and that they work, and you know. Also, I will say this, when these kids talk to you and they really confess what's going on with you, what their real stresses are, you handle it. That's why you're being HBIC, HNIC. A lot of them they trying to move into your house. They willing to work to support your house. I mean, these are kids that will mop your floor and shit. They will contribute to your house. And it's like, well, why aren't you doing those things here? So it naturally throws red flags in behaviors. They want to know, okay, this kid ain't doing shit at my house. There's no hard work. All I see is addictions, porn problems. I see kids just being kids. But these parents are basically Michael Jackson you, where it's like, oh, well, they gotta be a fucking weirdo or some shit. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Spirit said they fucking pathetic. That's all I'm saying. The reason why these kids respect you, these kids are telling me HBIC, HNIC. You do have control over the kids. These are kids that are typically disrespectful, but they want to know how you're able to whip them in shape, and why did the kids want to hang out with you so much? Well, honey, for all the reasons I just said. When the kids come with you, when they have problems that they can't figure out on their own, hard worker is in reverse because they've never been put in these situations before, they come to you religiously. And right, wrong, or indifferent, the minute that you smell smoke, you know there's fire, and you ride. The kids look up to you, they respect you. HBIC, HNIC, they know that you're strong and that this is somebody, the kids are considering you like family, like they look up to you. They look up to you. These little babies, they they want to be with you. Even if you ain't family, they want to be at your house. It's a lot of responsibility for you, babe. Okay? It's a lot of responsibility, but you got a lot of kids here, honey. I knew this is where we were going to go with it. There's 3 kids in particular that absolutely adore you. And these kids get upset. If the kids sense tension on you, the kids get upset. These are kids that will like, well, what's going on with mom? They call you mom and you ain't their real mama, or they call you daddy and you're not really their real dad. You get what I'm saying? Well, it's also making the other parents a little suspect. You understand? Tell them to kick rocks, bitch. Act like a normal fucking person. You know what I mean? Be good to your kids. What are you supposed to do? Okay, you're supposed to be a provider and a protector. If you're not providing and protecting, then what the fuck are we really doing? Because in school, religiously, they tell kids, what do they tell the kids? They say, listen, you got a problem, you go get the adult. I know for a fucking fact that when these kids go get adults, these adults are shitheads, y'all. I don't see any provision and I don't see any fucking protection. What I do see mostly is just the provision. I see financial provision for these kids. But when it comes down to protecting these kids, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing kids that are really having issues where they're being bullied, that type of shit. Where are you, y'all? Because I'm seeing a parent that really steps outside. Like, I'll be damned. Why aren't they able to talk to you? Why aren't they able to tell you what's really going on in their life? You were supposed to mentor kids and remember when you were 12 to 16, what the fuck you was really doing. 12 through 18, 12 through 20, 12 through 25. Those areas of life with kids when they're really growing. You're not to be a warden. You are there to be a mentor. The kids are going through the same shit that you went through, and your job is to be the parent that you never had. That's the way I look at it. They're going to do it. How old were you when you were fucking? How old were you when you were smoking weed? How old were you when there was real fights going on? People getting jumped, people getting in real fist fights. Don't you wish that you had a parent that you could come home and say, this is what really happened, this is what's going on? And the parent's like, nah, yo, this is not what we finna do. Really talking to these kids and maturing them. 10 of Pentacles with this is hard work. You want what I have? This is how we get it. This is a parent that's able to really talk to kids, turn them around, and get them to be good, mature adults. But you got other parents here that's just fucking jealous of you. Very insecure. Maybe they need to take a parenting class. I'm not sure. But being a warden ain't gonna work out for you. It ain't. It's not gonna be all right. What's your advice or opinion? I think I've already hit it. But these people are mad at you. They're mad. They got a problem with you. Hierophant, yeah, these are the other parents. You know what I'm saying? Also, for some of you, the Hierophant, you've got kids looking up to you like you Jesus, like you running a cult or something. You get what I'm saying? You're the Alpha and the Omega, and these kids are worshiping the ground you walk on. But I'm definitely talking about parenting. 9 of Pentacles is in a challenge position. Yeah, you're taking in outside kids that don't belong to you, straight up. The Hierophant with the 5 of Pentacles, these are outside, most likely troubled kids. Yeah. For real, 9 of Pentacles is in a challenge position. Even if they think that you're 10 of Pentacles, straight up, you could be a single person. You don't have to be. You're definitely telling me that you are rearing kids right now. And it's expensive. And you too juggle finances. People could think that you 9 of Pentacles. That's a lie. You juggling finances like the rest of the fucking world. You're making life and death decisions at the gas pump. You're juggling finances. You're going through hardships right now, especially financially. Some of these fucking parents need to fucking pull up and pull out their pocketbook, because I just see you rearing a bunch of kids that don't belong to you, y'all. That's what I'm seeing. I see that you give these kids a lot of freedom to make their own decisions, where their parents don't. Their parents treat them like they outsiders, and when they're not treating them like they're an outsider, they treat them like a fucking prisoner. You get what I'm saying? There's no close relationship. This is a parent. Hierophant is somebody you look up to. But why is the kid treated like a fucking outsider? And if that's not the case, the kid's fucking grounded. Do you get what I'm saying? This is a parent that takes the kid's shit and they lock them up. Like, I'm going to take your phone. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So consequently, it puts these kids in a challenged position because they're not adults. And all they can do is focus on fucking leaving. These kids want to run away. Hello? I'm just letting you know what Spirit's telling me is that the actions that are coming up here, you got people here that are making the decision to leave their house. I'm telling you the truth. And they see you, they just go into your house. Also, you got some parents here that feel like they're outsiders, and they really up in their head about what's going on with their kids. Something about 9 of Pentacles with the financial. These people are going to come to you and they're real focused on you. It's almost like somebody coming to your house like flaming torch. What action are you going to take? They want to know something about leaving or telling the truth. It's like people want an explanation. They want to know why their kids keep leaving their house and coming to you. That's what they want to know. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because when the kids come here, these are little soulmates that don't belong to you. They see your house as a fucking blessing. Now, why is that? Why are these kids coming to your house and seeing your house as a fucking blessing? Because you're some type of refuge for broken hearts, and people know that you stand strong. You mean what the fuck you say. You've been through heartbreak and you're willing to break it down for these kids. You are definitely of my team, the Divine University. We got some other parents here that belong to fucking Divine University. Yeah. Here it is, look. They want to know why the kids are so much fucking happier at your house and so sad at their house. The minute that these kids got to go home, the kid is looking like this, like they don't want to leave. They see you as the truth. Everything that you say is the gospel, and they're happy there. Honey, why? Why is that? Why do they want to leave one parent who's fucking pathetic and does nothing but bring them down, but they just know that their only wish fulfillment is to be with you? Why is that? I just feel like, I hope you have a lot of rooms in your house, because I feel like you opening up an orphanage. Page of Pentacles, and it's getting expensive. It's getting expensive, straight up. The kids don't understand the cost to be the boss. You know, seriously, getting on the same page, hangman, because you're dealing with kids, page. There's certain things that you don't tell them, you know, about life, you know, that you keep to yourself because they're not adults. But here's one thing I like about you. 7 of Swords with the Strength card. You know that the kids are sneaky. You know what I'm saying? You know how sneaky kids are. But they see you as somebody that has a plan and they can trust you. The Strength card, the reason they like you is that even when they're sneaky, you're one of these parents that, like, they know that you aren't with the shits. And they know, they trust you. There's an intuition and inner knowing that they trust you like family. But these parents want to know why their kids aren't getting on the same page. And some of them are just fucking convinced that there's something going on with money. Like, you know, I feel like my kid, you got a stronghold on my kid for some reason. You know, I just see some shitty parenting. You do got some kids here, or some parents here, that's placing kids on restriction, not allowing them to see you. And it's only making the kid desire to come towards you more. You know, people want what they're told not to have. If they would give the motherfuckers freedom to make their own decisions, you know. But when you make something out of reach like that and you tell somebody no, it makes them want it that much more, right or wrong. That's what I see. I'm seeing that you, I hope you have enough room because you've got at least 3 kids that want to come stay with you. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. The Magician here, as above, so below. 5 of Wands is in the reverse. These kids, I'm sorry. These kids, they see you as the HBIC, that you have complete control over situations. The Magician. You have complete control over situations, and when shit pops off and there's problems, you're who they want to run to. You're a bosom. The Tower is here. When things are going to hell in a handbasket, they run to you for refuge. Because truth be told, Truth Time Tarot, the Lovers is here. When push comes to shove and it comes down to a choice between two, is it going to be me or you? You stand up for motherfuckers and you don't put up with the shits. You're someone that they run to because you're a guardian. You're doing what guardians do. You're a protector. See, sometimes it's not all about that provision, that financial shit. Kids need protection. And that's why they want you. That's why they feel safe. At the end of the day, you're making them feel safe. Feel safe when this type of shit pops off. This is like drastic chaos. And you see it. You see the shit for what it is. They trust you to be a protector. That's why these kids are in love with you. I hope you have enough room. It feels like you opening up an orphanage, baby. Okay? It really does. I just want to let you know you're going to be the subject of controversy in some of these homes, and some of these parents, when it pops off, they're talking about, you know, what's going on with you. Some of these parents, they might stand up to you. I also see some of these kids are going to stand up for you. Like, that is not, I wish you were more like so-and-so. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to hear that too. Because I try to put myself in other people's shoes. Like, if my kid was doing that. But, I don't know. Definitely taught my kids 6 of Cups. Temperance, yeah. It's something about who you are. You're very balanced. You bring a lot of peace and harmony. If you're of my tribe, most likely you're loving, you're kind. I do see you being the subject of gossip and ridicule. I see that kids come to you and they trust you. You have a masculine presence and a female presence. So you pretty, but you take a masculine energy. And when this is somebody that can confide in you, you're most likely of a seraphim. You are a natural protector. You're just natural at it. It's somebody that they can trust with their deepest, darkest fears, And it's going to make people want to come towards your house with lit torches like you were you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The family. They think you sneaky. That you know what I'm saying? That you're baiting their children somehow. I don't think so at all. I think intuitively you know this. You've got some other people around you that are bad-mouthing you. They're talking a lot of shit and they're spreading lies about you because they don't know you. Intuitively, you already know this. It brings you, it upsets you. It hurts your feelings that people would do this to you. But at the end of the day, baby, they don't sign your fucking check. And for really, they could come for you all they want. Look it up. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. This is somebody that's going to come to your house with lit torches. Yeah, they feel like you holding back from them. Honestly, all I see is they're looking at what you got. And if they would really look into it, they will see that you polish a fucking turd. Some of these turds are their kids, seriously. Yeah, Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups. You're taking care of their fucking kids. And truth be told, they want to know how expensive it is. You need to start taxing their fucking ass because some of them, you need to start claiming some of these kids on your W-2s. Straight up. You've been hip to them too. It's like it's cool when these kids come to your house but for real, it's expensive. Start taxing their fucking pockets. Even the kids ain't dumb. These are kids that come to your house and scrub your floors and wipe your countertops and shit because they know they've got to pitch in. These are kids that want to help you. Why the fuck don't they want to help this parent? Why does this parent have to lock them down and ground them and take shit away from them to get them to stay? Yeah, they just feel like that you're sneaky and that you have some type of stronghold on their children. I don't know what it is. I kind of do. But something about your stability. I think you are stable. And I think that you feed people. You make sure nobody go hungry. If you got it, they got it. You got a broad chest. You keep it a buck with people, King of Pentacles. You just, this is a lot of kids that come to you with a lot of different shit. They look up to you. What do you want me to say? They admire you. You're teaching people life lessons about partying and where it could get them. Like, you could go to jail. You want to go to jail? This is kids that really tell you what's on their mind, what's bothering them, and whatever you say back, they admire you for it. This is people who's really learning shit from you. You're giving them knowledge. You're keeping it a buck with them, but it's like whatever knowledge you're giving them, you're not buttering shit up for them at all. Especially if they hurt people, you're telling them the value of words. Like, words hurt people, and what comes around goes around. Be prepared to cash that check you wrote. So if you go around here talking shit, be prepared to get injury because it's going to come back to you. These people, they damn near write down what you say. They admire you. For real, these parents need to fucking pay you. Can't fuck with me if you wanted to. He's expensive. He's judgment. They're critical of you. But you answer to God, so just keep it a buck. Okay? Yeah. At the end of the day, they're extremely critical of you. They feel like that you have a stronghold over their children. They feel like they're extremely judgmental. They're judgmental because there's a lot they don't know. All right. And at the end of the day, with the devil, they feel like you're withholding information, that you're feeding their kids drugs, or you're allowing some type of promiscuous activity to go on. They're fearing the worst. The moon, yeah, my right ear went off. The moon card is here. This is the unknown. So they make these snap judgments about you. The moon card is here. They're scared. They fear that there's drugs and sex going on, and that you have some type of stronghold on these kids. Period. Empress. And they're accusing a fucking empress on a divine bloodline. Good luck with that. Because as above, so below. If they don't know, now you know the real reason that you consistently protect these fucking kids. That's what's up. You do it financially and you do it physically. And the kids tell them, you've got kids vouching for you with the justice card. The kids really do. Yeah, they look at you as, that's my house. It brings conflict to other people's house, though. You've got kids, yeah. These are teenagers. You've got Knight of Wands. These are teenagers here that will stand up for you. Some of these people want to know what's going on, though. They're convinced that there's some type of promiscuous activity, and that your house is like, intuitively they know that something's going on with your pockets, like you have control over these kids. They're lying about you. They're lying about you. The reason they're doing so is that their mind drifts on them, and they're so confused about what they see that their mind just starts thinking of every worst case scenario of this sneakiness. They're convinced that you got some type of control, and the minute they start thinking this way, their heart breaks. They don't know what to do about it with these soulmates. Some of them are praying to God, and God's telling them divine interventions here for these kids. These kids are going through shit. You work with them. You work with troubled kids. You're a mother to a lot of fucking kids. What did I tell you? Queen of Cups with the Six of Cups. You help kids, dude. That's just your job. Your job here for now is to help kids. I got other parents here that are very sus of you and jealous. They're very insecure. They're very jealous, and they're fearing the worst. Yep. Yeah, I got kids here riding for you too. These kids are clearing your name because somebody here is pouring salt on your name, and the kids are taking up for you. These are kids that aren't going to allow somebody to pour salt on your name. They're not. Nope. 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 These kids are going to jump for you. It does kind of feel like, you know, you have control over these kids. It does. You know, Ten of Pentacles. Why do they want to come to your house so much? You're taking in kids that don't belong to you. This is family, but it's not. It's not. It's outsiders that treat you like family. You get what I'm saying? Because you're good to them. They, in turn, want to be good to you. Yeah, and these kids will protect you, and you protect them. That's the way it is. Sorry. On this Empress, trust you're just doing the right thing, okay? The Magician, the Empress, the Six of Wands, you're successful. You don't have anything to hide. You know, you're kind of responsible for raising youth right now. Spirit is here. They see what they see. They know that you're worried about stuff. You're worried. But your heart is in the right place. This is your part of your mission. Part of your mission is to help these kids. That you are giving them a lot of knowledge, and you are definitely have a stronghold on the kids. But if anybody did, I'd hope it would be you. Okay, I really do. You're doing a wealth of good works. You are steering kids right now. These are teenagers that have all these different options. and they want a taste of life, and you're telling them about morals, respect. You're telling them how to be successful adults, successful relationships. And the kids are they watching you. They're monitoring everything you do. They're walking and talking just like you. I'm King of Cups. Everything you do, they are walking like you, talking like you. They're mimicking you. Your good traits are rubbing off on them. I like it, man. I like it. I hope you're happy with the message, Empress. You're winning, honey. You're strong. Don't worry about nothing. Yes, you're the subject of gossip and ridicule. You already know that. But as long as you know you're keeping it a buck, Spirit's right here with you. The Divine's with you. It's a matter of time before these people see what's really good. That the reason why these kids are going to go up on a glow up. A lot of these kids would have never fucking went to college had it not been for you. They'd be bagging groceries, and really, the bagging grocery jobs are gone by the time these kids go to school. They should be fucking giving you some money every week. I hope that helps you, sweetheart. I hope that helps you. Yeah. They need to be giving you some money. It's expensive. All these outside kids that you're bringing into your home, and you treat them like they're yours. Okay. Look, I hope that helps you. Take care.